Hey folks, welcome back. Another Opponent Masters video, and so we got the data download, what, two days ago, 1 day ago, I can't remember, but yeah, we just got the data download, we got this month's units, all that stuff, right, which, by the way, Grimsley, again, live streaming tonight at Reset, so make sure y'all subscribe, tune into that. But outside of that, apparently Mini Emerald actually found something pretty interesting as well over here, right? As you can see, that there's 3 different listings for N. So we have the 001, this character 0089 is just N, right? 00 is regular N, 40 is anniversary N, and then there's a 10 N over here, which means we could be getting a 3rd N alt. Likely. Right? Likely. So what that means, what these numbers mean, right? So the sequence before that should refer to the specific character, right? And then the sequence after that is alt, right? The 00 just is regular. Again, 40 is the anniversary version. Like all, anniversary units have this like 40 behind them. All regular units have the 00 behind them, and then again, whatever character they are is, I guess, determined by this sequence. What 10 is, specifically, that runner / speedster mentioned to me is 00 is for the first of the unit, 10 is for Sygna Suit, 40 is seasonal, 50 second seasonal, 80 is for other classic, modal, all that stuff, right? And N got the 10, so in this case, most likely we will be getting a Sygna Suit N sometime in the future. When are we getting it? You would ask. We don't exactly know. However, there could be some clues, because if you do remember the last dev letter, not the one that we just got a few days ago, the one before that, they talked about the next chapter of the Villian arc, and then they specifically mentioned over here, right? What do you think of the Kanto chapter of the Villian arc? Next chapter of the Villian arc is scheduled to be released at the beginning of next year. The next chapter of the Villian arc will feature an organization whose boss has a faded connection to a particular sync pair. And here, obviously, sync pair means, Pokemon and trainer, right? So whose boss, which organization's boss has like a particular connection to another sync pair in this game, right? If you look at some of them, Archie Maxie, not really, right? Archie Maxie, not really. I mean, they have a faded connection to each other and they're admins, but outside of that, not really. Let's see, what else? Cyrus this guy has 0 friends, right? Probably has no family. So he doesn't have no connection to anyone. Lysander does have a connection with Sycamore, obviously. So maybe Lysander. That's a possibility. What else? Luzmine, big connection with her, her kids, obviously. But we are literally just getting a new version of Luzmine this month, so I don't think it would be that quick for another Luzmine. And then Gen 8 is Rose, and I don't think we're gonna be getting like any alts of Rose before we get regular Rose. Although he does have like some connections like Leon, whatever, right? Oleana, although again, Oleana's not really out yet. I do think the 2 most likely ones is either Johto being Giovanni again with Silver, right? Big, parental connection there. And then the other one would be Gen 5 with Ghetsis and N, right? And everyone thought they would, well, not everyone, but, most people thought they would be going in order. You go Kanto first, then Johto, still Team Rocket, but still, right? You go in that order, but this does throw a wrench into things that maybe the next one, again, they don't go in order. Maybe the next one's not Johto. Maybe the next one's Unova. Maybe the next one is Unova. Because when they gave us Kanto, right, the Kanto story gave us Sygna Suit Misty and Sygna Suit Erica, which are obviously very, very instrumental in the story, right? And if you think in terms of Gen 5, who would be super, super important in the story? N would be super important. Maybe we will be getting a Sygna Suit version of N when that comes out, right? To, I guess, counter Getsus or whatever shenanigans he's got, you know, going on there, right? So maybe the Sygna Suit N could release at the beginning of next year, which is what they say for the villain arc, right? Maybe the next villain arc is not Johto, but Unova. I just don't know why they have the files in the game so early. Because here's the thing: we don't have their models. We don't know any information about them, right? Other than a Sygna Suit version of N's like marker for one of their like voice actors is in there. That's all, right? So most likely Sygna Suit N could come out in the beginning of next year with, again, the Gen 5 villain arc. In terms of what Pokemon he could have, he already literally has both Reshiram and Zekrom. What would this Sygna Suit version have? Obviously, I think the one everyone's hoping for would be Zoroark, right? I think that's the one folks are hoping for because obviously he's known for having Zoroark. It's his buddy, right? And we don't have a Zoroark out there yet. Which does, again, give that possibility. The other possibility would be, it would kind of depend on what happens with the Unova story, right? So in the Unova story, what could happen is Getsus turns his Kyurem into either one of black or white Kyurem, right? Power boost it like, you know, Giovanni did with Mewtwo into Mega Mewtwo Y, and then maybe N sort of either takes control of that Kyurem, turns it into the other version of Kyurem, or he gets like another Kyurem from somewhere, right? Because again, Hoopa's just grabbing people and Pokemon from different multiverses and timelines, right? So he could totally get another Kyurem. And then he gets us with like the other Kyurem, right? Because I mean, that's the whole thing with Kyurem, right? What yin and yang Kyurems, opposites, whatever. But yeah, I think those are probably the most likely options, right? So again, we do not have further info other than this is potentially a thing gonna happen in the future. Again, I do think it most likely could mean Unova story at the beginning of next year with Sygna Suit N coming out that time, but it could also mean nothing. Right? So who knows? Again, none of this is ever confirmed. You know, just treat it as like, you know, whatever, right? Until it's actually out. So anyways, that's for me this one. I guess hope y'all enjoyed them, guys. Think in the comments below. Links to this video on my channel for some more Poem Masters content. Again, we will be summoning on Kimono Grimsley and Bisharp at reset tonight, so tune in for that. I'll set all that up later, and I'll see you guys in the next one.